On stormy nights, when the wind howls and the rain beats against the windows, there's a place in the heart of a small, forgotten town where something unexplainable happens. The Old Town Library, abandoned by most, but still standing, holds a secret. It's said that in this library, there's a mirror unlike any other, a mirror that reflects more than just your image. Tonight, we'll dive into the chilling legend of the face in the mirror, a tale that has terrified locals for generations. But beware, once you know the story, you might not be able to look at a mirror the same way again. The Old Town Library has stood for over a century, long before anyone could remember. But there's one thing that has always set this library apart from others: its grand mirror. The legend goes that this mirror was once a gift from a wealthy, long-lost town patron, who was rumored to have traveled the world and collected strange and arcane artifacts. It's said the mirror has the ability to show more than what's on the surface, that it can peer into the deepest recesses of the human soul. On stormy nights, when the wind rattles the windows and the lights flicker, people claim to see strange things in the mirror, things that shouldn't be there. Whispers surround the mirror, with many warning the curious to stay far away. But there's a particular story, a chilling warning, that has stood the test of time. If you dare to stand before this mirror on a stormy night, when the clock strikes midnight, and if you can muster the courage to gaze into the glass for exactly 10 minutes while focusing on your deepest fear, something unimaginable happens. You see, in those 10 minutes, the reflection of you begins to distort. The mirror doesn't just reflect your image, it shows something else. A face behind you, staring at you with eyes that seem to know every secret you've ever buried. This isn't just a vision, mind you, it's something far darker. First, it's just a feeling. You might sense it, the eyes of something or someone watching you from behind. Maybe it's just your imagination. But then, slowly, the face becomes clearer. Some people say it's a stranger, someone you've never seen before, but others swear it's someone they know. A friend, a family member, or even a stranger they once locked eyes with in a dream. Whoever it is, it doesn't matter. Because the face, whatever its origin, knows you. It knows your darkest secret, the one thing you fear most. Maybe it's something you've been hiding for years. Maybe it's a regret, an unspoken lie, or a terrible mistake. Whatever it is, the face knows it. And it's coming for you. As the minutes tick by, the face behind you grows stronger. It moves, tilting its head as if it's studying you, learning every detail of your expression. Some say you can even see its lips moving, forming words that only you can hear. But it's not just an image anymore. No, this face begins to reach out, its hands pressing against the surface of the mirror. And if you don't look away, if you don't break eye contact with it, it will come through. What happens next is where the legend takes a terrifying turn. Those who have been brave or foolish enough to stare into the mirror for those 10 minutes have never returned the same. Some say the face, the figure, pulls them in, not just mentally but physically. Their body is sucked into the glass, dragged through the mirror as though it's a portal to another world. What waits on the other side? No one knows for sure, but those who've come back to tell the tale speak of a cold, dark place, where the air is thick and the shadows seem to stretch endlessly. Some claim it's a dimension where the lost souls of the past reside. Others believe it's an alternate version of our world, a reflection, but twisted and decayed, a world where time doesn't move and nothing is ever what it seems. But those who stare too long, they never return at all. Their bodies are left behind, but their souls are trapped in that dark dimension, lost forever in the depths of the mirror. And once you've seen the face, once you've acknowledged its presence, you can never truly escape it. Some say that after encountering it, the face will haunt you, appearing in every mirror you come across. A constant reminder that it's still out there, waiting to drag you back into the glass. Over the years, countless people have come forward with stories of their experiences with the mirror. One local man named Thomas Jenkins, who was just a teenager at the time, dared to look into the mirror one fateful night. He was alone in the library, surrounded by silence, when the lights flickered and the storm outside raged. When he stared into the mirror, he saw the face of a woman. She was old, frail, her eyes hollow and full of sorrow. Her lips moved, but no sound came from her. I tried to look away, he said, but it was like I was glued to it. I couldn't stop staring. Then, I saw her hand, reaching through the glass. I felt it, like ice-cold fingers on my neck. I broke contact just in time, but I felt something follow me home. Another account from a woman named Sarah Albright tells a similar story. She saw the face of a man she'd never met, but somehow, he seemed to know her better than she knew herself. He whispered her deepest, darkest fears into her ear, things no one else knew. After that night, she says, she couldn't walk past a mirror without feeling as though the face was watching her. So many people have been affected by the mirror. And now, more than ever, the old library is off-limits to anyone curious enough to risk its curse. The townspeople avoid it, and the library's doors are locked tight after sunset. So, what is the truth behind the face in the mirror? Is it simply a cursed artifact, or something much darker? Something that feeds off your fears, pulling you into its depths with every gaze? One thing is certain. If you ever find yourself in the Old Town Library on a stormy night, staring into the mirror, thinking about your deepest fear, remember the legend. Because once you've seen the face, once you've invited it into your mind, you may never escape its grasp. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this tale, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another eerie story. Until next time, be careful what you see in the mirror.